Hello everyone. So as I mentioned in my last video, Buenos Aires is a huge city. Almost 3 million people live in the official city of Buenos Aires, and in the greater Buenos Aires area, over a third of the population of the country lives. City life can be pretty exhausting, and sometimes I just need a break. Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed by the city, I head to one of two solutions, either a cafe or a park. On any given block in Buenos Aires, you're likely to run into at least one cafe. And because dinner here isn't until 9:30 or 10, most people have a snack at around 5 or 6. In the United States, people tend to go to coffee shops just to grab a cup of coffee or to get some work done. Here, it's a much more relaxed environment. People come to cafes to meet up with friends and chat for hours, or just to sit by themselves and read a book or a newspaper. To me, the more relaxed environment is perfectly exemplified by the service that you get in cafes. They let you have your merienda at your own speed, meaning that you have to call the waiter over for the menu, to order, and then also for the check. If you don't ask the bill, the waiter will just let you sit there until they close. I've sat in the cafe near my house many times until it closes, and even then they still wait for you to ask for the check, subtly starting to clean things up to give you a hint to leave. It's totally normal to stay in a cafe for 2 or 3 or 4 hours. With the exception of Starbucks and a couple local chains, each of the cafes is independently owned and has their own individual character. There are a number of cafes in the city known as cafes notables. They range from the very modern-looking London city, where Julio Cortázar, a very famous writer from Argentina, used to come to write, to Cafe Tortoni, which is the oldest cafe in the city and still has a very traditional feel. I personally love going to explore new cafes with friends, or just going by myself to relax over a cafe con leche and write in my journal or people watch. I love how relaxed and friendly, but also so different all the cafes are. But as the weather gets warmer, lying in the grass enjoying the sun in a park is much more inviting to me than a stuffy cafe. Green space in the southern part of the city, which is where I live, is pretty sparse, but I've managed to find some nice places near me where I can relax. There aren't any parks super close to me, but Plaza de Mayo is a short walk or subte right away. And even though it's a plaza and not really much of a park, it's still nice sitting in the grass every so often. So it's not exactly an escape from the city, but it's a nice place to sit under a tree and read or people watch. Some of my favorite parks here are in the northern part of the city, which is a bit of a trek for me, but I still love going to the parks in Recoleta or the Bosques de Palermo. One of my favorite areas is around the Plaza de Naciones Unidas with its landmark flower sculpture. In the parks here, you can always find some teenagers playing soccer, people drinking mate with their friends, and kids running around. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.